In this video I show you how to make this jig, and there are 3 plans in the description. All you're gonna need for this project are some scraps of 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch plywood. I would recommend birch plywood, a little piece of 1/4 inch hardwood, a bolt with a flat head, and some other nuts and bolts. I cut the 3 rectangular pieces to the dimensions on the plans on the table saw. And I also resawed the hardwood to a 1/4 inch. And I used the templates to find the hole positions. And I cut the shallow dado on the side pieces that will help to line everything up correctly. Then the remaining templates are glued on, and the hole positions are punched through and drilled with the drill press. The holes for the tools to insert is 16 mm in diameter or 5/8 of an inch. The top piece is threaded with the tab matching to the bolt with the flat head. The pieces are then cut out at the bandsaw and smoothed at the disc sander. The small knobs and the curved dado are cut at a scroll saw, and it has to provide clearance for a carriage bolt to slide in, but it mustn't turn. Quick test assembly to check if it works properly, and then the carriage bolt can be cut to size and the nut can be hammered into the knob. I put the 2 side pieces together with double-sided tape and glued on the template again to get the right positions for the dados at the bottom. And I cut those with multiple passes on the table saw. Pieces have to fit together quite snug to ensure a good glue joint. The template is removed and the parts are screwed and glued together. While the glue is drying, I smooth the knobs a little bit and make the end of the lever round, which will make using the jig a lot easier. When the glue is dry, I can put in the flathead bolt that will hold the tools in place. Then finding the right length of it and lock 2 nuts on the other end. And hammer everything into the bigger knob that has been carved hexagonal. The excess bolt is cut away and smoothed, and then everything is reassembled. The pivoting bolt receives a plastic interlock nut and shouldn't be tightened too much. The lever has to move easily. And now the jig is ready to use. To be able to get repeatable grinds, I marked different positions on my old jig. Smooth over all sharp edges and corners, and now to use it you have to let the tool extend 2 inches from the jig, which I do with this 2-inch long block with a hole through it and the bottom on the other side. And making this sliding bar is so simple, and there are lots of other videos out showing that. Now for a little demonstration, I set up the jig and grinder to grind a fingernail profile onto my bowl gouge that I like. It's just a back and forth with very little pressure on the wheel. But there are also lots of other videos out there showing how to get different grinds with the jig like this. A very sharp and single facet grind. Thanks for watching.